Point 256.
Welcome to a changing world.
Rock Point 256.
Welcome to another way of thinking.
Rock Point 256.
Yeah. Believe in yourself and in your heart.
Come with me to Rock
Hey,
Point.
discover the rock in you.
Come with me to Rock Point. Rock Point.
Rock Point 256. Discover the rock in you.
You, hey, wait! I'm not carrying school kids right now. Move out of the way.
Please, mister, we'll be late to get home, please.
It is rush hour, so much traffic, and you don't pay the full fare.
Let them in. Can't you see it is getting dark?
I won't. You can get off if you have a problem.
If she gets out, I'm getting out too. Let the kids in.
Even me, I'll get out.
And me?
Yes.
Hey, okay. Hey. Sorry. Come in, all of you. Even you kids get in. Let's go.
Change is me. It's you, it's us. We can make it happen. Twaweza.
Rock Point 256.
Dear listeners, this is episode 390 of Uganda's contemporary radio drama Rock Point 256. We are grateful to you for staying with us. In Rock Point, we believe that learning is not complete until it is applied. So every time you tune in, make an effort to learn something new and apply it in your life. Now, take this time to call a friend to listen in and learn with you.
Today we'll be listening to episode 390. But before we do that, let's have a recap of what happened last time in episode 389. Teacher Pamela went back to school to teach.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, but please calm down. You'll disrupt the rest of the school.
But we are so happy to see you, Teacher Pamela.
Okay, shh, come on.
But Teacher Pamela, aren't you happy to see us?
Of course I am, Richard, but let's reduce on the excitement, okay?
Mega asked Peter to marry her.
I want to be your queen, Peter.
You are. Everyone in Rock Point knows that I love you, Mega.
So why don't you just marry me then?
Marriage?
You say you love me. Why do you keep going back to Mama's son?
And now on Rock Point 256, episode 390.
Auntie Nana, the fried eggs, mushrooms, everything on this plate. The thing that gets me is that it's all fresh from the farm. And the milk, creamy. Not even a drop of water. I am loving this breakfast.
There you go, Denzel. What about the yellow bananas? You're not having some.
Nah. The boy doesn't have any more space on his plate. Let him help himself when he's ready.
Uncle Solomon is right. I still have to take some of this conch milk, and I still need to try out that honey that you collect. I think I'll spread it all over the delicious porridge that you mill on the farm.
Enjoy the breakfast, young man. Have the fruits too. I'm sure you love the mix of passion fruits, pawpaws, watermelon, and pineapples. That's my favorite combination. In fact, I love everything which Nana makes.
Unbelievable how you get all these foods from the farm.
Young man. You see the boys think things grow off the shelves of supermarkets. What you don't realize is we feed you from the farm. You guys think you have everything in the city, but we are the ones who are spoiled. We enjoy the fruits of the earth.
You had better settle here in Rock Point and enjoy the nice life we have here.
Oh, it's Tom. I was wondering who was entering without announcing his arrival.
Oh, Tom, welcome. Come and join us for breakfast. Come on, sit here. Tom, aren't you going to sit?
Anything the matter, Tom?
Denzo, why do you think you and Jackson were doing surveying the land yesterday?
Me? Surveying the land? Which land?
Is it not true?
I didn't survey any land.
Then what were you doing with Jackson?
I went there briefly to check on the building. Is there any problem with that?
I've told you time and again that Jackson is the man responsible for Father's Day. What's wrong with you?
And I have told you, Tom, as far as I know, Jackson and Guma were perfect friends. So, let's agree to differ.
Shut up. You don't know anything about those two. Don't come here and meddle in my family's concerns. Mind your own business.
Tom, mind you, everything Guma did is also my business. And the sooner you learn, the better. Instead of running in here, making accusations about stuff you know nothing about.
You do not have any business in our family.
Boys, I don't like the direction this is taking. Tom, stop there. Don't move an inch towards your brother.
What is he still doing in Rock Point? What are you waiting for here?
You are playing with fire.
Tom, stop beating your brother. Hold him, Solomon.
What's wrong with this boy?
Let go of me. Let go of me. I have to add him more punches.
Let him punch me again, and I will show him what I am made of.
Stop this nonsense. Tom,
he's not part of our family.
Please, treat your brother with respect.
Denzo is not my brother. He's trying to destroy our family by working with that murderer Jackson.
Who is trying to kill who? Look how you've punched me on the face. I will not take this.
Denzo, no more fighting here. Don't do anything stupid also.
Ask him. Ask Denzo if he's not working with the devil. Ask him if he's not conspiring with Jackson.
Denzo, is it true what Tom is saying?
Did you survey the land with Jackson yesterday?
It's not true. I just met Jackson. I was taking a walk.
Denzo is a liar. He's a thief. He's here to take everything that belongs to us.
Mind your language, Tom.
Please. Sir, I am sorry for stopping you.
Oh dear. You can always talk to me anytime you want. Here, let me put off the engine first.
I'm sorry once again. I had intended to see you earlier but got busy with the kids.
Oh, no problem. So, what is it?
Mr. Headmaster, I'm really requesting that you help out Damali.
Pamela, is that the reason you stopped me?
Yes, Headmaster. Damali needs your help.
Look, I am on my way out of here. Why don't you jump into the car so that perhaps we may go for a cup of tea together?
It's not about having a cup of tea together, sir. Damali's father wants to take her out of school to get married. She's only 15.
Pamela, we have already talked about that issue. Now, come on. I thought you even had good news for me.
Yes, we have talked, Mr. Headmaster, and I was hoping you'd have done something about it. Talk to Damali's father.
And I explained to you I will not interfere.
She is not doing well at school, Headmaster. The threat of being taken out of school is really affecting her.
Well, maybe Damali is not very good at school. Maybe the father has a good reason to remove her.
The reason she is not doing well at school is because her father has beaten and terrorized her. And I asked you to talk to her father, since you are both men.
Pamela, interfering in a domestic situation is the last thing I want to do. A woman has to get married at some point in her life. Whether it happens now or later, it does not matter.
She is not a woman. Damali is a girl.
Sure. Do you know how many girls get pregnant by good-for-nothing idlers on the village? Maybe her father is right to find a decent husband for her from a good family.
I cannot believe this. You are an educator, Mr. Headmaster. Damali has a right by law and by common sense to get a proper education before she even thinks of marriage.
Well, that is your story.
Every girl has that right. Damali is too young. Emotionally, physically, she's not even ready for marriage. She is nowhere near mature enough.
But it's her father's decision.
Her father has no right to deny a young girl education. She will benefit nothing. It is her father, Deo, who stands to make more out of marrying his daughter off than Damali will.
Well, I see feminism has also caught up with you, my dear girl. Well, maybe you should join one of those bubbling women's movements.
Is this really coming from a headmaster who is supposed to believe in the education of our youth and most importantly, the girl child?
Look at the way you walk. Artistic. How I wish you knew how easy this would be for you if you were only nice to me. Just once.
Did you say something?
I said, I like your passion and...
Go to hell! Or better still, why don't you try and do your job, headmaster?
Hey, Mama Sam. Good day. Put the baskets here. My stall is right here.
We agreed 2,000 shillings. Here they are.
Hey! Mama Sam, what are these you are bringing us today? Ooh, beautiful work.
Very nice baskets. Beautiful. Look at this one, Mama Irene. It's beautified with nice matching colors.
Let me see. It's even strong. And light.
I had to better my skills this time. These are the best I've ever done.
Really?
Yes.
You must have spent a lot of time on these ones. These are the skills a woman needs to survive in this world.
Mama JB, let's hope Mama Sam is putting such effort into her skills in bed.
What's that got to do with basket making?
That is the bitter truth. Unfortunately, Mama Sam, you can perfect this skill of weaving basket, but takes you nowhere if your skill in bed is bogus.
Yeah, it's alright, Mama Sam. You can tell us if you're not getting enough supplies in that area. We are listening.
I don't know why you think it's funny.
Believe me, we are not really laughing. We are supporting our women. If it's not giving you a full cup,
not even a half.
Not even half?
Even half is too much from that husband of mine.
Then you need to improve your skills to keep him from straying.
Mama Irene, I believe I'm good in that game. I do all it takes. But I hardly see that man. You know my story.
And it's a hard luck story. But you should give him condoms.
Mama Sam, and in addition to condoms, have him circumcised.
All use love potions.
If all these fail, then kneel down and pray.
I'm confused now. You know what kills me? He doesn't even care what or how much I get.
I wouldn't take such kind of nonsense from my husband. Why should you go through such? No.
I still don't know. What am I to do with that stubborn man?
Peace. How long does it take you to cook just a single chicken? Yeah?
I'm serving supper. Just a minute, please. Everything is ready now.
Hurry up. Dorothea is starting to doze off. I don't want my child to sleep hungry. Dorothea, wake up. Your mother is bringing the chicken. Do you want to miss the sweet chicken?
I want it.
Okay. Dorothea, come and wash your hands. The chicken is here.
I'm sorry, my daughter.
For the first time, I'm enjoying the aroma in this house. Peace. Did you put the ingredients I bought?
I did.
I just love this time.
It feels like it's Christmas.
You are very correct, my daughter. And from today, every day will be like Christmas. Do you know why?
No, tell me, Daddy, why?
Peace. First serve my daughter her favorite part of the chicken. And then I tell her why every day will be like Christmas.
I know Dorothea likes the wing, but it has been a while since we prepared chicken. I know she'll like this one.
Wow, it's the biggest.
Yes. This time, since we shall be feeding on chicken every day, I decided to cut big pieces.
Thanks, Mommy. Daddy, why will every day be like Christmas?
You must thank your big sister Damali. She has got very rich friends.
Who are those, Daddy?
The Konakes.
The Konakes are rich, so they will continue to give us chicken?
Not only chicken, they give us a lot of good things.
Please, Deo. I don't think those stories are appropriate for a child like her.
Can you let me talk to my daughter, please?
Mama, Daddy, tell me about the Konakes.
After our families join to their family, we shall be getting fruits, chicken, meat, eggs, and many nice things.
How will our family join Konakes?
That's enough. Nobody's joining anyone.
Dorothea, you see? Your mother does not want you to be happy. I'm trying to make us happy, but she's the problem.
Mommy, why?
Your father wants Damali to leave this family and join the Konakes. Wama Dorothea, do you want your sister to leave us forever at this
No, I love my sister Damali. She should stay with me here. We play together.
So, you have now started conniving against me with your daughter.
You brought this up. Nothing is decided.
Listen, I'm the provider for this family. It is my duty to provide. And now that a once in a lifetime opportunity has come to provide for the family with the best things in life.
There are other ways that can be done. But not selling off a 15-year-old baby to a man simply because you want man and material things.
Dad, you want to sell Damali?
Shut up! In fact, go to bed. Now!
Please, let her first finish eating.
Daddy, I haven't even touched my chicken. Please.
You'll do what I say. Go to bed now.
Judith, how is the water temperature? Is it too hot for you?
Still a bit hot. You can reduce on the temperature a bit.
All right. How is that now?
Perfect.
Judith, when did you last wash your hair properly? Oh, look at the color of the water coming out of it.
Topi, the days haven't been good at all ever since Guma died.
Oh, poor Judith. I see you have even lost weight.
Is it so obvious?
Sorry to say it is. But once I've got rid of all these tangles, you will be feeling a whole lot better.
I've been so exhausted. I think I let myself go and...
My dear, I'm going to have you rejuvenated. I'm sorry that you have been in a lot of problems ever since Guma passed on.
It's been too much. We had so many plans and now there is nothing. And I have to deal with all these relatives I never knew.
Like Denzo.
You can't believe that boy Denzo. He just wants to get his hands on everything that belonged to Guma.
So, he didn't come to grief?
I seem to be the only one, Topi. And there is that Yokana, Guma's brother.
What about him?
He's like a toad on a stone, croaking and laying down the law.
What?
Topi, can you imagine that I even have to pick up his dirty clothes?
What?
And wash his undies?
Be serious, Judith. How is that possible? You need to put your foot down, otherwise people will step over you.
It's been hell for me, Topi.
Judith, don't give in as yet. Do you know that my in-laws were forcing me to become a housewife when I married Ali? But I put my foot down. Judith, you wash his undies?
I tell you.
I finished washing. Come and sit here under the hair dryer.
Thanks, Topi. And now, Tom seems to be out of control too. I don't know what to do. The whole estate is in a mess.
I see there is a lot going on indeed.
A lot. The family is arguing. Yokana is so demanding. Tom is fighting.
Bambi.
Topi, everybody wants to feed on Guma like vultures.
So what are you going to do, my friend?
We have to go to the LC3 to settle these disputes.
Bambi, serious? Is there no will?
That's the problem, Topi. All these problems because Guma never left a will.
Peter, turn the boat to face this side. We need to cast the net towards the west side.
Okay, John. But wait a bit and I help you cast the net. Every time you cast it alone, it doesn't go far.
Is this place okay here?
That's fine with me.
Okay, pass me one side of the net and then we cast it together.
There you go. Are you ready?
Yes.
At the count of 3, 2, 1, let's go.
Whew. Wow, that's a good distance. We shall catch a number this time. Whew. But Peter, you seem low today. What's the matter?
My friend John, these are tough times.
And fruitful times too.
Sometimes I don't know how I get through the day. This fish business, spending all my life on water.
Are you planning to retire?
Not at all. I just want my wife to take it easy.
What's up with you and Mama Sam now?
It's not well at home at all. Even with my parents too.
What's the matter?
Mama Sam claims my father and mother have turned her into a family maid. That I don't satisfy her in bed.
What?
A whole lot of criticism.
Hey, maybe she's feeling ignored because you spend most of your time with Mega.
That's harsh. She's boring. Always nagging. I tell you, I might as well get rid of her the way she nags all day.
So Mega has now taken over the whole of you. Peter, Mama Sam is your wife. She bore your children and kept you home through hard times. So you should respect her.
Like she should respect me. Anyway, let's leave that alone.
It's you who brought up this whole Mama Sam discussion, isn't it?
I brought it up hoping for moral support, not ash attack on me.
Peter, I talk from my own experience. My friend, if you continue with Mega, just like I continued with Chantal, it's all going to end in tears. Believe me.
John, since when did you become holy?
I wish I had tried harder with my wife. Maybe I wouldn't have had so many problems. One word for you, Peter. Be faithful. Because I wish I had been. Leave Mega.
There you go. Mega never fails to satisfy me. How can I leave her?
But at what cost? Just think of a situation where nothing is working for you. Where Mega is not happy, your family is miserable.
John, let's concentrate on fishing and stop this good-for-nothing salmon. Come on, let's pull the net and see what we've got this time. Hold that side.
Oh, Yukana, you are still watching TV.
What else do you want me to do if there is no food for me to eat?
Oh, I'm sorry I delayed in the salon. And,
Oh, you surely were in a salon. You're looking nice. Yeah. I am serious. Whoever has worked on you has really taken her time. You look gorgeous indeed.
Thank you.
Yes, finally you look like a real woman now.
Oh, I'm tired. I'm going to take a nap.
That's a good idea. I think we can take a nap together. Don't you think it's the best idea at this time, Judith?
What did you just say? We?
Hey, Judith, you should match the sweetness of your look to your tongue. Don't be so hard. We are all mourning. I can help you forget the problems you are feeling.
Are you suggesting... God, never ever think about such an evil thing happening. Me sleeping with you? To hell.
Judith, Guma was my brother. According to culture, I am expected to make sure his wife is comfortable. I am allowed to step in for
what
him.
culture is that, you pervert? Go and find your own wife. To hell with your evil thoughts. I'm not about to do what you...
Judith, listen to me.
Yokana, you are not my husband. Guma was. I love Don Guma. You can go to hell.
Rock Point 256.
this is real drama. Yokana, who was calling Judith all sorts of evil names, now wants to inherit her even in bed?
Yeah. There's word around that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. There's another interesting one that says, men's love is by sight. They do not want anything beautiful to go past them.
Anyway, Judith has suffered. From grabbing Guma's property to her in-law trying to grab her as well. This poor widow.
He has his reason. It's part of culture.
Culture? Over my dead body? In this era of HIV?
Anyway.
You can't just inherit a dead man's wife. You have to consider her rights. You can't force her to marry you. Also, if she accepts to marry you out of her own will, you need to test for HIV together.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that way, we shall be able to curb HIV and avoid spoiling relationships with our in-laws.
Well, the good thing is that Judith is a land person, so she can protect herself.
Oh, unlike the defenseless child Damali.
Yeah.
Do you think there is a law that can protect her from getting married off at such a tender age?
Yes, of course. Yeah. Marrying off a young girl is like forcing her to be defiled. And you know, there's a law against defilement.
So why are these two families acting so ignorant?
Well, for Dewo, the only thing that matters is money. One thing they don't seem to realize is that the man intending to marry Damali can be arrested and charged with defilement. Now, this can fetch him a penalty of life imprisonment.
Oh, yes, that's true. I read that in the penal code. I also heard that people like Deo, Konake, and even Tumia, who help the process of marrying off a young girl, can also be punished.
Oh, I wish Peace had this information. Should have run to police immediately.
You see, the challenge is that when Peace reports Deo and he's arrested, she'll be the one to struggle, going to prison, to take him food. Basically, the home will be left in her care.
That is why she should work hard to make sure that he does not fall in that kind of mess, to avoid being imprisoned.
Peace has tried to tell Deo all of that. How else can she do it?
I don't know. Let us ask our listeners what advice they have for her.
You know, we're close to the end of our program today, but this show would not be complete without your thoughts and comments, so let's hear from our listeners.
Okay, Mubangizi Richard Alari is asking for help on our Facebook page. I'll read it as it is. True story, my name is Richard. I'm in a dilemma. Pals, I need your advice. I've spent 4 years with my girlfriend. Now she's requesting me to play sex with her. She says that she feels she wants to play sex, but she does not want to cheat on me and play sex with other dudes. I fear because I've never played sex. I need your advice. What should I do?
Thank you, Richard. Let's get a couple of responses from members of the Rockpoint 256 group on Facebook. Etonga Jacob says, Mr. Richard, well, you can do as she wanted, but make sure that you know both of your HIV status. Are you both above 18 years? And finally, use a condom. My message to you is, go for circumcision if you have not yet done it.
Thank you, Jacob. Another member also gave his advice. His name is Francis Okongo, and he says, Dear Richard, if both of you are above 18 years and not in school, then you better settle in the house. However, if both of you or one of you is in school or less than 18 years, having sex is not a priority now. Abstain until you're all ready to handle the consequences of having sex. Thanks.
Thank you very much for that advice. Richard, thank you for abstaining from sex till now. It's the best way to keep away from early, unwanted, and unplanned parenthood, sexually transmitted infections, school dropouts, and other consequences. Do not be pressured to have sex now. Talk to your girl and visit a counselor. With a trained counselor, you can discuss anything, and everything discussed will be confidential.
That's right. And don't forget that early sex also comes with emotional consequences. So think hard about it. You can also call our hotline on 0800 200 600 and together talk to our counselors.
So if you want professional help in that area and others related to inheritance of property, community involvement in the education of children, are you planning to become a leader? Is there violence in your home or neighborhood? Want to ask questions about HIV, abstinence, family planning, pregnancy, male circumcision, alcohol abuse, or other health concerns? Please call our toll-free hotline on 0800 200 600.
Yes, you can also contact us by sending us an SMS on 0776 256 256 or writing a letter to Communication for Development Foundation Uganda, CDFU, at PO Box 8734 Kampala. And hey, you can also drop that letter here at the radio station. Just address it clearly to CDFU or Rockpoint 256 and we'll get it.
By the way, no one has won the airtime we promised to the first person to send us a handwritten letter.
Yeah.
Win that airtime by writing in to tell us what you think about Deo's decision to marry Damali off. Are there some Deos in your community? Share your story with us.
You can also join us on Facebook or Twitter and leave a comment or a message, or send us an email to rockpoint@cdfug.co.ug.
Yes, keep in touch with us in any of the ways above.
For those who are listening in for the first time, Rockpoint 256 is brought to you by Communication for Development Foundation Uganda with support from the Democratic Governance Facility, DGF.
New Heights, with clearance from the Uganda AIDS Commission and funding from United States Agency for International Development, USAID,
and Twaweza Uganda. It takes one person to make change happen. Change ni mimi, ni wewe, ni sisi. Change is me, it's you, it's us. Bye-bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back from the break. You are still listening to the annual district school debate on parliament affairs. On the right, we have Gordon Boys School. On the left, we have Beth Girls School. Now, this question goes to Gordon High School. What is the name of the area LC2 chairman?
Repeat the question, please.
What is the name of the area LC2 chairman?
A pass.
Over to you, Beth Girls School.
Pass.
Well, that is 0 points for both Gordon Boys School and Beth Girls School. The next questions will determine if Gordon Boys School or Beth Girls School win the debating competition for this year. Question to Beth Girls School. What is the name of the area member of parliament?
That is Honorable Titus Odongo.
That is correct. Now, over to you, Gordon Boys School. Give us one role that the area member of parliament is supposed to carry out.
Build roads?
Wrong. A member of parliament does not build roads. Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this year's annual district school debate on parliament affairs is Beth Girls School. Well, do you know who your local leaders are? Do you know what your member of parliament is supposed or is not supposed to do? Listen to Rockpoint 256 and learn more about what the Constitution says on the roles of your elected leaders.
Rockpoint